motorists are being warned of delays in major national routes such as the N2 and the N3 due to the reported strike by the Truck Drivers Forum and Allied South African. Now, in a social media video which is circulating on various platforms, the forum listed a number of demands, including the salary increases and the removal of undocumented truck drivers. For more on this, let's bring in on the line Sifiso Nyathi, who is the Secretary General of the All Truck Drivers Foundation. Sifiso, thanks for your time. Thanks very much indeed for speaking to Newzroom Afrika. For those who aren't necessarily following the story closely, why is there a strike, particularly this weekend? Because these issues have been around for quite some time now.
Good evening. Thanks for the opportunity. As you said, in a long time, it's about 4 years. The problem when we speak to Department of Labor and Home Affairs, including transport, they didn't take it serious. They didn't take us too serious in that issue. We understand. And then it came to level of ministers. Even previous ministers, they used to talk and establish a task team. Even those task team was useless. They never done anything. It's possible, you understand. That's why it was taking so long. It's the 5th year now. I think now, recently, Mr. Mbalula and Mr. Ngwes, they're doing at least better because we've got a task team to Mr. Mbalula, and there is RFA there, which is the employers organization, and labor is there. I think now something was coming to the end of this year or before end of this year. But before, they didn't take it serious and decisive. That's why it took so long.
So if you're confident that there is going to be some kind of breakthrough at the end of the year, why take part in this kind of action today?
Okay, our grievances we take it to Bargaining Council. Bargaining Council is a structure in the trucking industry. It was established by Labour and the government then 1995. Because there was a strike in 1995 at Motorists for the drivers, and then they established a council. Bargaining Council is not doing this, actually the way it should do a job. Because here, you must know that Home Affairs and the Labour, including Bargaining Council, we have officials who are not doing their job, you understand. Bargaining Council is not doing their job. It's not going to inspect a company. It's not going to enforce a company to comply with Bargaining Council. We have companies who are not operating, who are operating are not in that umbrella Bargaining Council. We take our grievances to Bargaining Council. First of all, Bargaining Council must register any foreigner under Bargaining Council because we believe this is a job is belonging for South African, which is talking about the law, Section 38, because it's not a critical skill, the driving job, we understand. And that is not as xenophobic as other people say. Because here inside in the West, you can't just go to the country to do a job which is a normal skill that the citizens they can do. As Zimbabwe, Botswana, all the such, including Namibia, no South Africans are driving there. And here, the law states it like that because there's no more state. It's for South African. So to tell Bargaining Council, must register every foreigner. If a company bring the drivers there in Bargaining Council, they mustn't register that foreigner. Number 2, we want 15% increase because last year was a negotiation. Number 3, the employers, they must remove the camera inside the cab of the truck because the employers, they use those cameras to read drivers, you understand? It's not for a safe as they say. And we want to force Bargaining Council. It must go to the company to make sure the company under Bargaining Council. Because if you are not company not under Bargaining Council, they operate the way they wish. They not meet a compliance of a minimum wage and the compliance of a law.
Okay. I just want to hone in on the third demand you made there. You said you want the cameras inside the trucks to be removed. And you said why?
Yeah, it's inside of the camera, inside of to the cab.
Yes, why do you want those cameras? Yeah, why do you want those cameras removed?
Yes. We're sleeping here. We're sleeping on the truck. You understand? We can't sleep on the hotel. We drive truck. We sleep inside of the truck. Why should be the camera there? Where's the purpose for the driver? The employer they say is a safety for driver. It's not a safety. We know what causes the problem. It's a pressure because the employers. They want the truck run 24 hours. Sometimes the other company they give a driver a pressure. Maybe drivers sleep 2 hours, 1 hour, or 3 hours. The minimum maybe is 4. Actually, the law, as I said, Bargaining Council, there's a law based collective agreement. Drivers should sleep 9 hours. These are laws. The employers are there to sign that and the union. So that camera First of all, the company, they use my phone. When they phone me, where to load, where to offload, they use my phone, personal phone. When the company phone me, no stress, no problem. But when my wife or my family phone me, while on the phone, they said, I'm using the phone while I'm driving. But the company, when they instruct me about their job, it's no stress. But for drivers, they can read the drivers to the company. So we don't need, and we sleep, it's private for drivers. They can put wherever, all over the truck to see the lane, to see my truck with the new tires. Yeah, they can put outside, not inside of the truck.
That to me sounds like a more of a labor dispute more than about, surveillance taking place, which is kind of what you're alluding to. Are you not worried about how this will open up drivers in particular in the event that footage from that camera could defend you if there was any other disagreement about what was actually taking place inside the truck?
Although I never get to proper question, but I'll try to answer it if I get it. Yes, we said they can put a truck, they can store a camera in the truck. Outside, it must face outside and to the side of the truck and front of the truck or the back of the truck. It's fine. Not inside of the truck. You understand? Because we sleep there. Where's the privacy?
Okay.
You understand?
Sure. As we speak, we're told of major delays on the N3, on the N2. Are you able to tell us what's taking place there, what your members are currently doing as of the Saturday morning?
No, nothing like that. No, there will be no blockage. We won't go to block a road. The people, they can go to any province. The small cars can go. The only thing tomorrow, because it's 27 tomorrow. 27 tomorrow, no driving. Drivers must park a truck on the truck stop, and the drivers must park a truck to the yard, and then they go home. So no driving, no moves tomorrow. And then for Monday, we take our grievances to bargaining council. Then from there, no stress.
All right. So we don't expect any kind of blockage taking place on the N3 and N2 throughout this entire weekend?
No, but no.
Okay. All right. That's good to hear. Sifiso Nyathi, thanks very much indeed for speaking to us. Really do appreciate you giving us your version of events. Once again, it's a long-standing issue within the sector. Hopefully there'll become some kind of resolution. Rather sooner than later, Sifiso Nyathi is the Secretary General of the All Truck Drivers Foundation.